And we are here. I have to actually put my headphones on. Go ahead and change the scene here. The reason why I'm doing it like this is for a different reason. But let's go ahead and have some fun here. I'm actually standing right now. I'm going to sit back down. What kind of fun is Tom planned? Let's see. It is time to cheer us up. Give me a second, though. Hold on 1 second. I have to fix something. Alright. Did that sound come through? I hope it did. I will save you all with something. As to what it's going to be, well, y'all probably aren't expecting it. It's time to save from despair. Hey, it's Adol. It's Adol. Look at him smile. He has a good smiling face, doesn't he? He's adorable. Okay, let's play East 3. Do we already feel better? I hope we do. Okay, everyone, group hug. Group hug, everyone. Alright, that was a good group hug. Now let's watch Adol and Dogi walk into town. This is one of the games in the East series where Adol speaks. So, let me give my, I should probably give my history with this game. I'll probably do a little bit later. Let me actually turn my phone down first. Hey, look, it's the fortune teller with long flowing back hair. People who played the Genesis version will get that. So this is my favorite Adol. Silver Armor Adol is my favorite Adol. Yes, this is what Oath and Felghana is sort of based on. There are multiple versions of East 3, but they're all very similar to each other. Adol's doing his thing. That thing that he does. It does have voice acting, but it's not as good voice acting as East 1 and 2. Chester's fantastic. I love him. Oh, good. If you love Felghana, you're going to recognize a lot of stuff here. Adult is short. That's exactly what he's supposed to be, too. Oh. Poor dolls. So, like Iffy here, Ys 3 was the first Ys game I played. I actually picked this up at a, this exact cartridge. I'd not played it until I picked up this cartridge, from a, pawn shop. And, actually, I remember the 3 games I picked up at that pawn shop. It was this one, Super Castlevania 4, and Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It was a real good find. There we go. Now you see this town, I think this town is really neat. Mystic Quest is fun. I love Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Appreciate this town real quick. Look at that. Look at that scrolling. Look at that good scroll. We actually would not be getting the good scroll if we were playing the, if we'd be getting the PC Engine version. The PC Engine TurboGrafx version is real choppy with its scrolling. Unfortunately, that's kind of the reason why that version, I think, is a little less, unfortunately. Watch people. I love them. I've actually never played the Genesis version. I know I know a couple things, but I've not played the Genesis version before. I'd love to grab it though, sometime. Tonkin House did this version of the game, and American Sammy published it. The Genesis version was published by Renovation. So I actually don't know who developed it, though, off the top of my head. If it's Renovation, though, it's probably Riot. It might be Riot, or it might be, someone else. Monsters take control of the quarry. That sounds like a problem. Well, we already have 1,000 gold, so you know what's gonna happen there. I'm not gonna buy items yet. I'll wait till we get stuff going. And there might be a couple of term differences here, like Ballastine Castle instead of Valestine Castle. Just overall translation differences, and also just word changing over, between the two the two games. We are a traveler. We are Adol. It's got its own thing going on. Once we get into combat, you'll kind of see what this sort of goes with. It's 2D, but you know, it's a 2D side scroller, but it's still going to look like an East. It's gonna still feel like an early East game, in a way, a little bit. It is very hard. I can definitely say that. Also, yellow text is Adol speaking. Alright, I actually do need a sword now. Yep. Yep. Let's do that. Hey, look at that. Almost perfect amount. And of course... I saw Junie finish Salsetta. I know that game sort of goes and... It does a lot of things, probably better than E7 does, in a way. It is a very different game from E7. So I saw a little bit how you felt about it. I saw a little bit already how you felt about it. Hold on, here we go. Here we go, here we go. Boy has wings. I think, is that the song name? It probably is. See, I got the music right for some reason. So, remember we said this game is jank? We were not wrong. This game is absolute jank. So if I remember right, my spot is about... Here we go. Here we go. The old grinding spot, I agree. This is exactly what it is. I do actually have a couple save files prepared, so we can actually look at this game a little further. The aimless slashing is kind of what makes it great. I do prefer bumping as well. And now, back to Boy Has Wings. Now, let me go on record here. If we talk Adventures of Link, I love Adventures of Link. Adventures of Link is one of my favorite Zelda games. I would even put it, like, very high up there in my favorite Zelda games. This is also quite the game, though. Its own way. It's a little bit different. $10 hit points right now. If I do die, that would actually be bad news. I should probably drop a save. Actually, I have a save file in front of the cursed mine right now. Huh. There we go. Perfect. I will move on a little bit after getting a little bit of level grinding here, because, you know. Popful Mail is probably the better option to play if you're gonna play one of the 2D side-scrolling Falcom games. But I don't have a way to record Popful Mail at the moment without using my computer at the same time to emulate it. So that's that. Well, I guess I could plug it into a converter. Sorry, not poppin' music. There is an SNES version of Popful Mail. There's a Super Famicom version that I don't have. Though... Stupid music. How I am, you know I'd be playing the Genesis version anyway. Honestly, the title... Honestly, I think this game looks really good. Like, there's some stuff. This is a 1992 game in North America. Let's just do that. So it's still quite an this is still quite an early SNES game. Now, June, I gotta ask, because there's only a couple of people I know that are fans of this game, and I don't know if any of them are in chat. Do you know Lagoon? Either for the SNES or the Sharp X68000. If you know Lagoon, you're a cool person. If you like Lagoon, you're an even cooler person. There's only a couple of people who like Lagoon. I am one of them, sort of. There's one boss I don't like. If you don't know Lagoon, oh man. You see, Lagoon fits very well into the E's. It is a very early SNES action RPG. Yeah, Fi loves Lagoon. Oh no, oh, PJ, okay. Now Laffy said Fi loves Lagoon. Like, also, we share a little bit of love for Lagoon. As for what version to play, I will say for sure, listen to the music for both versions. They're both the same compositions, a little bit different. The easiest version to play is the SNES version, since it has... You know, it was actually released in North America. The Sharp X68000 version does not have a translation. Oh, maybe it does now? I think I tried to get it to work, but I couldn't get it to work for some reason. I'd love to play that version. Just because I know it is the better version of the game. But I would definitely just give it a look, at least. I think it's a beautiful looking game. And it's a definite East clone. I do have a copy. My save file is at the final boss, though. Oh yeah, that's fine. No, I understand that. Okay, the blue guys. Oh no, I understand not having any consoles, so yeah, you'll have to emulate it. But yeah, in that case, try both versions if you can. As for setting up a 68,000, I've not been able to set up Lagoon properly myself. Not yet, at least. I'll work on it one day. Maybe I'll look into it. I mean, I was able to figure out Zack, so I should be able to figure it out. Alright, I know I've been sort of grinding a little bit. Let's actually go on a little bit. I'm swinging wildly into the air. Hoping Ad'll hit something. Now that's the good sound. Taking too much damage there. Oh yeah, no, we are... There we go. Still goes by E's rules. If you attack first, you win. Oops. That was my fault. Do I still have the power ring? No, I don't. Okay. I just reloaded the save that I had already done. Okay. You can save anywhere except for boss fights, so you know that's actually really cool still for a game like that. For a game this old. Lagoon is the same way, though. Take what you will from that. Alright, I'm gonna try to do that again. Actually, I haven't played this version of the game in years. So it's been a little while for me. Awesome. Yeah, you'll be able to find a ROM no problem, but yeah, I do have the cart over there. I could actually pull it out if I desire. Though I do have another plan after East 3 a little bit. That's not Falcom, but only because I was thinking about it today. Oops. It's my fault. That was mine. That was me. Bloop. I do hope that we are that we are cheered up now. Maybe a little bit. Hopefully we're cheered up a little bit after the rough time we had with the Higurashi Arc 3, because I gotta be honest, I was having a little rough there. All right, good. Just a little bit. It went a little hard. I'm so glad I was not reading it. I would not have gotten through it. Yeah, every dungeon from Oath is in this game. Shoot. Yeah, I'm not sure how hard the anime goes into it now. I'm very wondering now of how it's going to handle that. And having the anime as kind of a point of comparison right now has been really fun. I showed both Arc 1 and 2 to my brother and his wife. we actually had a lot of fun with it. Who knew Rena? Who knew Rena would be the one to knock some sense? Oh wait, no. Sorry, it's Rena. Ah, darn it. Ninjas. They're ninjas? I keep dying at the same place right now because I'm mostly just wildly swinging my sword. Hopefully I hit everything. There we go. Cave ninjas? I know cave stories. I know caveman ninjas. Joe and Mac. Alright, watch this. Also, just kind of give the impressive here real quick. There are like... You've got like 5 menus with 3 save files each. It's amazing. That's how East Combat works. Well, see, in the bump games, the enemies are bumping too. That's why Adol really likes the game Big Bumpin'. I've made that joke before, I know, but you know. It's a good one. Go. Gotta escape the cave before we die. Hey, I made it. So go back, enter town again. This occurs as you play this game. It's just gonna happen. Though there will be one point in the game where we won't be able to go back to a couple points we can't go back to town. Building was it you? There we go. Oh shoot, hit the up button accidentally. And I think I can't buy any more herbs, right? Yeah, I already have it. Nah. Oh shoot. That's true. There is no real super big side quest at all in this game. I'm just curious. Okay. Good to know. Talk to the guard. So I'm just gonna appreciate this waterfall, or this river. It's a river, not a waterfall. All right, very nice. Oh, Adol will be fine. He'll just get in a boat and ride down the river. It'd be a fun ride. Let's see. Adol never has boat problems. There is nothing Adol has gone to every boat and has gotten off of every boat safely. Most of it. Most of your time in these older Ys games, and most older ones too, is the grinding, but I don't mind it that much. I guess. Most because it is fun to being a nice thing of destruction, just ramming your way through enemies. So fun. So good. But yeah, it does not take long to grind in these games. You are going to grind, but you won't be doing a lot of it. Most of these games are really actually not that long either. Yeah, that makes sense. No, that definitely makes sense. In a way. Oops. Beautiful. Yeah. They're simple in their own way. I mean, the first Ys game has only 3 dungeons. Granted, I think they are like 3 of my favorite dungeons ever, but you know, it's beside the point. And even then, even when Falcom was around too, there are other ones that are smaller, but still, like, you know, they did follow sort of that sort of Ys trend, or like their own different thing. There's Highlight, of course, which I think definitely kind of falls into that category. There is, I mentioned Zack before. Zack is very much an Ys clone, and that's Micro Cabin. There is, which, by the way, Zack has the best subtitle. It's Art of Visual Stage. That is the most powerful subtitle I've ever heard. Like, if I had the audacity to name my video game The Art of Visual Stage, there you go. There you go. I wish I had that. Those birds actually hurt quite a bit. Yeah. If I could, I would. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, Tengu. Yeah, I'm saying Zack. XAK. Let's see, other ones that I can think of. There's XZR, which is Exile. I will say that one is XZR always, just because. I don't know why. I'm not even Canadian. But, Exile, which we played, some of us played, I played at least, I know some other people did, back when we made that somewhat of a group playthrough. I played the TurboGrafx CD version of that game. And Exile's pretty good. I actually, way when I was going to... Oh, good, you finished Super Addles Arc 3D? E6 is good. E6 is very good. It is better than this. I will say, however, although I do enjoy this, E6 is the better game. You should play E6 instead. See, now I'm doing good damage. Don't stop swinging. Yeah, E6. Yeah, Arc of Napishtim is E6. After that was Oath and Felghana, and then it was Origin. See, there's a couple of cheat codes with E6 for the PS2 that you can do. You can do various things like change the to access like the Japanese voice option. You have to put in a cheat code. And there's some other cheat codes you can do, like raise Addle's level to like 50, or to like any number you want. You can do so. There's some fun stuff you can do in that game, I think. At least the PS2 version. The sprite code, I don't think I've ever used that one, or I want to. Does the PSP one have the cheat menu too? Okay, good. That's Chester. That's the same sprite, at least base, as the one of the guy laying in town. Chester is quite the rude boy, isn't he? Oh, I guess we need a sword from the warehouse above the pit. So yeah, there's a lot of like Felghana is a very straight remake almost of this game. It's really cool. Oh, that's too close. Too close. Though, I don't recommend going to that door quite yet. The outline's so good. Yeah, slime killed me. It's what happens. But yeah, the outline, East 1 does the, does it too, and it's so good. Wrong way. Nope. Go down the stairs. See, now they're doing less damage. That's because we're at a higher level. That's how it works. Ah, okay. Yeah, Origin is still good. Is a great time. I definitely, like, that's a good one. Like, it's not just Darm Tower, it's its own thing, really. I love it. Keep forgetting it's right here. I was just checking that door. I know it's not the one I'm looking for. Uh-oh. There we go. I really want the DS version of 1 and 2, but that's just because I collect Ys 1. I collect versions of Ys 1. Like, that is one of my things I like collecting. I mean, yeah, it is blasphemy, but you know. People who can't get behind bumping, I don't know. Well, really, when you do add an attack button to Ys, you get Lagoon. That's basically what happens. Just a warning on Lagoon. It's basically what it is. Especially the SNES version. Alright, I'm actually gonna get an herb because that door, when we open it, will be fun. I know it's behind that door. Herb. No, I want herb. There we go. Sweet herb. Oh, herb. Hold on. You know what? Hold on. Her bow is so good. I liked her bow. Sorry, I had to go back and look at that. There we go. Actually, I do have a save, like, apparently about the same place already made, but, you know, that's alright. Alright, now we're going up here. That's music. I guess it's time for. It's time for an East 1. It's time for an East 3 boss. Oops. Alright, here's how we're actually going to do this. It's gonna be beautiful. Here we go. Oh, that worked. This is how it works. This is easy. It's, yeah. Oh, shoot. Hold on, I had to stay back a little bit. I had to stay back, but we got it. No. This can't be done without taking damage. Unless your level is high enough, but even then you will be locked out of leveling up, pretty much. I don't even know what level we're at right now. We're at level 6. There we go. See, we did it. Yeah, really avoiding damage is not, like, feasible. Which is fine. I don't actually think that's a problem at all. You just gotta believe. Having other item slots there. I do like that in this as well. Just knowing that, okay, there's gonna be 5 of them, which is normal for an East game. There we go. And see, you start getting to a rhythm. Now you're more confident. We beat Dulon. That is the same character. That's, you know, the one character from the from East 3, who turns out to be the nun from the church. Sorry for the spoiler. Yeah, there's a bit of that. Ease 8 does a very different solution for its equipment. I like Ease 8's solution, and that it's a story-based progression. There's no money in Ease 8. It is all material. It is all materials, but that's just how that story is. I think it's still good. I think it's a very interesting thing. There we go. I didn't like how that turned out. Besides, we got to see that load, so that was good. Lots of good adult sprites in this. I like Memories of Celceta. I took too much damage there. I don't want to take that much damage. I like Memories of Celceta, actually quite a bit. I like it more than E7. There are parts of it I like more than Ease 8, even, I will say, but I will not say much more, I think. I like its length a whole lot. Now, it's not my favorite of the East games at all. My favorite East game is East 1. I have played a little bit of Mask of the Sun, and I've played a little bit of 4, Dawn of Ys. But I've not played through either of them. I own Ys 4, Dawn of Ys. Alright, before we... As Celceta's got some good stuff. Oh, you know what? I completely forgot. Oh wait, no, I did equip the sword. Never mind. Oh. That's not working. Oh, you know I don't care for canon. For anything. Wikis hate me. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay, okay. I got it. I don't think you can use items and bosses in this game, so I'll have to just see. Oh, you can use... Okay, I don't think you can go back to the menu, but you can use an item in battle. Okay. Ah, there we go. That is a good part of Silsetta. Oh, I don't mind the memory thing for Silsetta that much. In fact, I find it kind of great that the memory thing is there because that is the Ys game with the most versions. And just as a sort of thing, I think that's fun. I don't have the defense ring yet, so you know. I will say 7 and Silsetta are sort of the start of where Ys gets more DNA from the Legend of Heroes games in a bit. So I don't blame the thought of, you know, actually being able to play the game is the fun part, because I understand. You're there for the action RPG. You're there for the action RPG. But, now, I don't know actually which one would be, like, my least favorite, exactly. I'm just throwing myself at this boss at this point. That could be a level up required, but I think I'm kind of in a bad place. It's probably alright. Oh wait, I can level up. Okay, we're good, we're good. We got slimes, we can level up. They give 10 each, okay. That's pretty good, actually. If you do the math, I think my next level up is at 2,000? Slimes are delicious. Actually, it's really just the defense from the level up that'll probably help the most. Plus, get that gold. See, look at that gold. That's an easy chainmail when I get back to town. See, I wonder really what slimes do taste like. Like, I guess it depends on like the fantasy world you're in. Like, what does a Dragon Quest slime taste like? That's what I really want to know. I would eat a Dragon Quest slime. I don't know if anybody wanted to know that, but I would eat a Dragon Quest slime. I think they look delicious. They kind of look like Hershey Kisses, in a way. And I think that's the point. It's like, would they taste like chocolate? Or would they be like blue raspberry flavored? Or like, would they be like a Ramoon gummy flavored? That sounds really good, actually. Well, in Kirby's Dream Land 3, Gooey tastes you. I don't know what I was okay, I know exactly what I was going with there. Gooey tastes like dark matter, is what Gooey tastes like. There you go. Believe me, he has that tongue. Yeah. Well, you know, they were gonna be you're gonna grind on them anyway, so you know. That's what they're there for. But yeah, a D&D slime would be very acidic. Definitely. Final Fantasy slimes, flans they would be called. They're called flans, so I guess they're pudding. They might be like almost like puddings in a way. I took damage. I don't like that. I might be able to take it though. There's the level up. So yeah, Final Fantasy doesn't have slimes exactly, it has flans, which are elemental based. So they probably have a different flavor based on what color they are. I think it's a good idea. Yeah, put caramel on it and you're good. That worked. Tastes like thunder. Something like that, right? Am I not getting close enough or something? I think that's it. Well, here we are discussing the taste of various monsters. Okay. And the ring, of course, is for added attack power. I'm assuming you mean the East Ruse, right? I don't know if I would eat a Rue, really. Okay, yeah. They probably taste delicious, but we'd probably be, like, cursed or something for eating them because they're adorable. It depends on the dare. If I... Okay, maybe I would. Rotafruits probably taste like language. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. So I'm just gonna leave a save right there, I think, for any future fun. I think I'm gonna have some fun with this now. Now that I've played for about an hour, let's have some fun. I think y'all know what Lava Zone is. There's a song. Listen to that. Listen to that good stuff. I will show I do have a save right before Gabelan, so I will show that. It is dumb. I love it. So if you want one of the later, this is this is after Ilbern Ruins, and the walls are still blue. Yes. I can probably get to Valentine Castle from the save I have right before Genos Island. We just kind of appreciate the East music though, and that. Listen to that beauty. Listen to that sampled trumpet. Oh, listen to that trumpet. Listen to that MIDI. That's beautiful. One major difference, though, in East 3 here is that you never fight Chester. Actually, you run into him. He does the things that he does, but you never actually fight him like you do in East 3. Do not doot it. The dooting of doom. Beautiful. You do still do everything else. You still have the fights with pretty much everything else though. But Dolar never comes back. I had a save here for a reason. It's probably this thing. Oh. That was beautiful. Let's see what else I have. Here we go. I can't show some other areas. It's like, where's this Elden Mountain? You see, these aren't blue. So there's something. Now much higher level. This is pretty much a high level, pretty much maxed. So there's no earning experience points anymore. Because in the Ease games, you will max out your older Ease games. You'll max out experience by the time you beat the game. Okay, these walls are blue, though. There we go. So there's all your major equipment pieces there. And I know you wanted to see Ballastine Castle. Yeah, if you're playing East 1, you're at level... I typically try to get to level 10 when you are at Vagulan. I would say right before Vagulan, or somewhere maybe even a little bit after. You'd be at level 10. There we go. Oh, wait, no. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. I know. I know. I'm just letting the song play, because I like the song. Plant. Oops. I could show Jenna Galblan a little bit. I believe the item is... Now there's a dungeon. You know, I'm not even... You know, I don't even remember. Oops. Actually, if I'm going to do a little bit here... Let's go ahead and I'll load up Tower Summit, because this is actually your Galbaland fight right up here. Before I do that, though, there we go. There we go. Now look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. This is probably my favorite room in the game. This is the Garland fight. Yeah, Gavilan is BS, and Gavilan is, yeah. I'm not going to fight and beat Gavilan in this, but I will fight. I'll show Gavilan, but I will be there. Yeah. No, that room is great. And of course, it goes into this room, of course, too. Oath and Felgana's version of this room is not as good at all. Like, it's fine, but you know, this room is just fantastic. The room you fight Garland in and Oath and Felgana does not look as good as this at all. I need more pillars, I agree. Alright. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It's a little busy, but it's pretty great. Oops, I got hit. There's actually a solution now we have. Oh man, my ring's out. Okay. I remember how to hit him, actually I forget. It's a bit the hitbox unfortunately is a bit rough on this boss, and that is how it's doing it. It's a lot though. Like there's a lot happening here, and it's really neat. But it's a lot though. I have not seen the gift yet. I might have to take a look at it now. Oh my gosh. I had to look at it. Thank you, June. Thank you, June. Thank you for everything. See, that's how you fight this boss. You just have to keep doing this. The problem is you have to stare at this background the whole time. That's what really gets you. I mean, it's a really cool background, but it is a lot. Oop. You just keep going though. I like it when bosses just keep going and the game over's still there. That's why I love these, because the bosses just keep going on a loop. Whew. Give me a second. Ooh, okay, that background is a lot. So that's basically Ys 3. That makes sense that it'd be a Tamagotchi game. That's basically Ys 3, like, for the most part. What I'm going to go ahead and do, though, is I think I'm going to switch it up for a little bit. Since I've only been streaming for like an hour and 15 minutes here, I'm going to go ahead and switch it up. I'm going to play a Game Boy game that's not Ys related at all. It's still going to say I'm playing Ys 3. I don't feel like changing it, so I'm going to do that real quick. So, yes, I've tricked you all into watching a Game Boy game. I will be right back. Right, sure. Cool kids played the Atari Lynx. I have a Supervision. I have a Wataru Supervision. Does that count? The Supervision is wonderful. I've had it for years. Mine doesn't work very well anymore, unfortunately. But, it's still good. There is a game called John Adventure on it that I want, but I don't have. I wish I had it. There we go. Actually, one more thing I'm gonna do here. There we go. That's nice and that's nice and good. So, Cave Noir. Do I need to explain this? I probably do need to explain where this game comes from. Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. This is a dungeon crawler. You know, I'm gonna start an easier level, maybe kind of give you an idea of what's going on here. So this is a randomized dungeon crawler. It's a roguelike. Where we are given 4 items, and we go into a dungeon to do various tasks. Like in this specific dungeon, we have to find gold. So we're gonna see what happens. Okay, he's circling. Caught me. Okay. I'm already struggling. You know what? That was my fault. That was my fault. Let me do that again. There we go. That's my item. Okay. So that's a fake. That's a fake one. So every time you move, enemies will move as well. And each enemy sort of moves in its own various position. In a different way. Oh. Oh no, that's fine. My D-pad's a little wonky. Sorry about that. It's mostly fine, though. So we're looking for gold pieces here. Once we have a certain amount of gold, we can leave the dungeon. you don't eat orbs, so I'm not gonna grab it. Alright. That's kind of the basis. That's one of the earlier levels. That is the basis of this wonderful little game. So there we go. I was thinking about this game earlier. Talking about Game Boy games. Make sure there's no hidden walls. Okay, good. This is a very cool game. And is my reason why I don't need a roguelike. I don't need many roguelikes. Because there's a few that I just love, and this is one of them. Okay, there's a hidden wall there. Okay. Oh yeah, this is a this is a very interesting game. I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Stairs found. Let's see a map. I have not played Cadence of Hyrule yet. I actually forgot that it even existed, to be honest. Oops. I know it's based on Crypt of the Necrodancer, which I'm not a huge fan on. Just why I haven't played it. I got killed by a knight. It happens. Alright. Give it to me. Okay. That works. But no, I've not played Cadence of Hyrule, mostly because I did not like Crypt of the Necrodancer as much. But I could probably be convinced to play it one day. That's an orb. Is it? Okay. See, I'd probably like to still use the rhythm, do like the rhythm stuff for it, just because I'm stubborn and. Yeah, like I get what it's doing. I get what the rhythm thing is doing. So it's not like it's a. Like it's a complete barrier, but it was just kind of a okay. I do get the point. Wow, I'm having bad luck. Plus, I hit the wall. That was my fault. Let's try this. There we go. And that one goes on the walls. The Mystery Dungeon games are fine, I think. I'm not as huge on them as some people are. But I do not think they're that bad, though. I do agree, actually, a little bit with probably way too many roguelikes, but I mean, people like them. I'm not gonna be like too much on them, but I won't miss. I will not miss many of them, though. I am very excited for a Switch re-release of Dice of Fate, Shiren Dice of Fate, because that game is really good, and nobody played it on Vita except for me. So I'm hoping people will give that a chance. Though I know a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game just came out just a little bit ago. Oh shoot, I'm trapped. Okay. The Shiren games are good if they're a little bit different. But they're not too much different from a normal Mystery Dungeon game. I do think they're a little tougher, though. They're neat. Vita Grandma's probably played. You know, I think she... You know what? Polly, I think she actually did. I think I was looking at her videos. I think she did do a video on Shiren. At least of some kind. I was like, oh wow, Vita Grandma likes it. It is a YouTube channel that we discovered with a grandma who has a meat. She has a meat shoot. She likes the Vita, and she plays Otome visual novels, and I think it is Food for Dogs, yeah. I think that is her, I think that is the podcast name, or podcast, YouTube channel's name. There we go. See, he's dancing. He's having a good time. He's on top of the shield, which is not how you use a shield, but you know, we'll let it slide. All right, Thomas, don't fall down the pit. Oh, that's death. Nigel Thornberry with a mohawk, comfort my feelings. Perfect. This is supposed to be like a thumbs up, I think. That's what I made, and you know, in my sadness, that's what I made. I think it's a thumbs up. It's like Mario's glove, you know? Yeah, you know, my sadness. Let's just try a different. You know what? Let's try a different quest. This is not John's favorite. Let's go rescue some fairies. There we go. There we go. And this game does remind me a lot of Spider's Hollow for some reason. Now that I think about it. You see it too? Good, I'm not the only one. Okay. Okay. Got the luck. Got the luck medallion. That's always a good find. They're all good finds. Crap. That's death. Not doing very well, am I? Alright, we'll try it one more time. Stepped on nothing and got nothing for it. Though I think we can appreciate these jams. I can appreciate these jams. Sorry. I'm dooting again. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, oh, oh. I bet it leads. It's a good face. I don't think I can use the key from here, can I? I'm gonna try it anyway. Yeah, I can't. I can do this. Oh no. I used a lamplet accidentally. This D-pad, I'm using an older 8-bit Do controller that I have, and the D-pad's a little spongy now, unfortunately. Oh good, I got lamplit. Ooh. There's stairs. But alright, go down. Personally, I'm going with the PS4 version of Ys 9 when I do get it. So, at least for now, that's my decision. Honestly, I'm not worried about it right now, only because it's not coming out till next year, and I don't even know if next year's coming. We got it. It's not out right now. It's not coming out till next year. But it has been announced for North America now. But Ys 9 is technically out in Japan, so that is already. So really, Legend of Hero Cold Steel 4 happens first, so yeah, that's gonna happen instead. I have to get through that first. Try another fairy one here. Got an antidote this time. I don't like the sound of that. Honestly, I don't foresee the PS4 going out of any sort of vogue for a long time, honestly. For me, at least. Wow, that's good. There we go. I'm gonna try one more run. I think I'm pretty much I'll be done here pretty soon. I feel the same way. He is a good person. He's a good person. The guild master in this game is great. Is this an orb quest? Yeah, it is. Okay. Pick the orb quest. Okay. Thank you, June. Thank you, June, for the clip. That's a completely necessary clip. My beautiful artwork. I messed that up. Body, okay. It's not in pain. That's what okay mean. That's what it means. That's a death. That's a death. That's a death. That's a death. I could see it coming. That's the best part. Okay. Well, I'd say I've been streaming randomly for about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes now. I think I'm pretty much good. I'd say that was a nice, relaxing time. We played some Ys 3. We played some Cave Noir. One more. I guess one more here for our boy. One more here for the boy. So I got some other I got some ideas the other day for a stream, specifically yesterday. I've got one. I do have another game I think I could show off again later, I think sometime this week. That'll be fun. Great. That does make sense for Disgaea. That does make sense for Disgaea. I'll just go with it. But I think other than that, I think we're pretty much good here. So thank y'all for coming out again, for just watching this stream of random game being played because I felt like it. Now you know now y'all know what the SNES version of Ys 3 looks like, and you know what Cave Noir looks like. Random Game Boy night is a thing that will happen at some point, so just know that. Because I have a good Game Boy. I've been collecting Game Boy games now more since like a couple years, so it's been good. But I will go ahead and say bye for now. I'll probably be back again tomorrow, which is my usual day. I stream Monday and Thursday, so just for fun. Well, thank y'all for coming out, and y'all have a good evening.